Hey. Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Pour another cup, oh, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Hey, yeah, this your boy Tight. But you tuning in with Ray Ray's podcast. Kicking with boy Ray. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Back at it again. You know, it's your boy Ray. It's Ray Ray's podcast. We know we coming live from the best city in the world. You know, downtown Dallas, Texas, my city. This is the show where we edify and spotlight and highlight people who are doing amazing things in the DFW area. So maybe if you got that motion, maybe you got that sauce, maybe this may be the show for you. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. All right. We got a good show planned out for you today. But real quick, yeah, I see you watching the video right now. Hey, click that button below. Like, subscribe, follow all things Ray Ray's podcast. Make sure you tapped into everything we got going on here in the city, here in DFW. All right. Cool. You may have never seen my show before, but I always got to start off the show with positive words, all right? So, just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on my show, Ray Ray's podcast, I am glad that you're alive, and most importantly, don't give up. You know, it's a holiday season. Some people may not have loved ones, may not have family members. You know, they may get depressed during this time of year. So whatever you put in your mind and your heart is going to help you through those tough situations. Bet. So, you know, at the beginning of the year, we started this segment. It's called Shout Out. This is where we want to, you know, put the spotlight and highlight people who are doing amazing things in the DFW. So today, we got to shout out the homie Ace. She's doing such amazing things. She's a model, influencer, actor, mental health advocate. Yo, we want to give a toast, give a shout out to Ace in the building, all right? Speaking of Ace, we got her in the building right now, okay? So I want everyone to give Ray Ray's podcast. Welcome to that girl Ace in the building right now. Ace, how you doing right now? You doing good?
I'm doing great.
See, they love you right now. I don't know if you hear them. They love you. They can't get enough of you. Ace. No, I greatly appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? People are always dealing with stuff. People are fighting battles we know nothing about. So we always have to be kind to everyone. Yeah. Even if somebody get on your last nerves, you know, you still got to be kind to them because they may be going through something and you don't be the person to set somebody over the edge. Mm-hmm. So
most definitely.
Well, thank you for taking time out of your day to come pull up on us. Come be here on the platform. You know, like I said, this is about highlighting people that are doing amazing things in the DFW. And, you know, from a couple birdies I know, shout out Jay Humble, was telling me, you know, you do such amazing things. So let's find out who Ace is and what is it all that you do. All right.
Okay, but before I get into that, I want to thank you for even having a platform for us to come and speak and, you know, showcase our talent and speak about ourselves to people that may not know us. So I want to say thank you.
Oh, no problem at all. I mean, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Dallas is such a big city and such a small city at the same time. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people that are doing amazing things, but they don't get the proper shine and spotlight. Mm-hmm. You may find your next favorite artist by watching my show, or your next favorite creator, your next favorite model, whatever it may be. You never know until you tap in and see, you know, I like this person. Exactly.
Because nowadays, everybody just look at social media about the followers. And honestly, I know a lot of talented people with under 500 followers that's really, really talented and need to be out there to show their talent, but they don't have the followers, so they don't get the recognition and the respect they deserve because of that.
And that's a crazy thing in itself, too. People look at those numbers. Mm-hmm. That's the one case where numbers aren't everything. I know people to be paying for you know, I know some of y'all be paying for some of them subscribers and them likes and them followers. I always tell people there's a movie you should watch. Mm-hmm. It's called The Joneses. Okay. It's got Demi Moore, Amber Heard in it when she was younger. I always butcher this dude's name. I'm gonna try to get it right. David Duchovny, I think that's his name.
Sounds about right.
I think I got it right.
We apologize if it's wrong.
Hey, if it's wrong, hey, it is what it is. It's a good movie. The premise of the movie is they have these salespeople that are portraying a family.
Okay.
and they're targeting certain demographics. So the dad goes to the golf course and he's got the new golf clubs or he's got the new car. So they're trying to get the other guys in the neighborhood like, wow, look at that car. I need to get that. They're trying to sell these products. So there's a guy in the movie. He sees this guy getting all these things, and he basically ruins his life trying to keep up with the Joneses. So if you ever get a chance, go watch that movie, all right?
That's where the saying comes from.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Keeping up with the Joneses, all
I
right?
need to see that movie. Y'all better go check that out.
So enough about the Joneses. Let's transition over to Ace. Let's learn about Ace, okay?
So I'm originally born in Houston, Texas.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
North side.
I'm joking.
But, you know, when you're raised, like when you were born and raised somewhere, you can only grow so far in your hometown, especially when you don't have the support that you need in the field that you're in. So it became repetitive, and I just felt like it was time for a new start. Mm-hmm. So I moved to Austin, Texas.
Okay.
I lived there for 3 years, and my brother, he lives in Mansfield, which is far from Dallas. I didn't know that. I thought it was like right there.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit. It's a little bit.
So I came down to visit him, and I went to this networking event in Fort Worth, and I met a few models, and through the models, I met Willie. Shout out to J3 Production.
Okay.
And I did a casting call for them. I got it. Okay. And I went to the Model and Talent Expo. Mm-hmm. I was modeling before that, but in Dallas, that was my start. And that was last year.
That was last year? Okay. So you've only been in Dallas for how long now?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. All right. So you probably seen a lot. See, there's a part of Dallas. You're new to Dallas, so you really ain't seen old Dallas. You're seeing some of the new Dallas, because I remember some of these places you didn't go to back in the day. Like, for instance, you said Fort Worth. When I was younger, you ran through Fort Worth. You didn't stop unless you were from Fort Worth. You got in, you got out. I have family from Fort Worth, and it wasn't one of some of the best places to be in. But it's funny, like, you know, Fort Worth's got a lot of big people coming out of it. Shout out my dog Solo Lucci. Shout out my dog Pete, 2902 Media, come out of Fort Worth. Okay. He doing his thing right now. And make sure y'all be checking out his mic drop by the Trinity. I think it's fire. His work is crazy. Shout out my dog Pete. You also mentioned Willie Johnson, J3 Productions. I got to shout out my dog Austin Vincent.
Oh yes,
he came out of that camp. So he's got a bunch of people, talented people that work with him.
Yes.
He just did a podcast with my brother Miles from A Fifth or something.
Okay.
So if you gotta go check out that Willie Johnson podcast. But Dallas has evolved.
Yes.
And you said you came from Houston.
I've heard. Yes.
So you're from here. So you said you came from Houston. There's a lot of things that evolved in Houston as well too.
Yes.
Houston's becoming a really hot spot. But I remember once upon a time, right after Katrina, it was kind of
it was rough.
It was rough.
Yeah,
it was really very rough. Trust me, I have family members that got displaced. You know, when people like that are going through stuff, your crime rate is gonna go up. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, like people in situations like that, but
because it's like survival mode, like especially when you have kids or you just have responsibilities. If you don't have it, you're gonna go get it. That's just the mindset of people nowadays, and especially in the streets. So the crime rate definitely went up around that time. Yeah,
it did. Trust me, I've heard a lot of stories, and that's how Houston became like one of the biggest populated cities in the state of Texas, because a lot of people had no place to go, and I guess the closest thing for them was Houston, and that's where they displaced a lot of those people. All right, so being in Dallas for the last 2 years, what has been like your observation of Dallas compared to Houston?
Oh, I hate comparing things. Let's see. Okay, shout out to Houston and shout out to Dallas. I think the difference is Dallas is growing more creatively and in the film and acting and commercial and the creative work aspect, as Houston, it has that a little bit, but not as much. And that's what I would say the difference is. So in my world, Dallas is definitely a place that I would see myself growing versus Houston.
Got you. I always tell people Houston's only got one thing on Dallas. That's them clubs. Them certain clubs. That's the only thing they got on Dallas.
If you're like a bartender, if you're like a go-go girl or anything like that, Houston is where you need to be. If you're a party girl, if you're one of them baddies that like to be outside, that like to go to the club and have a good time and pop your shit, then go to Houston.
That's the reason why Drake loves Houston.
Come to Dallas.
That's the reason why that's the reason why Drake loved being down there.
That's why he moved it. That's why he got a house there.
Oh yeah.
You know what time it is.
I remember 2012 going to All-Star Weekend down there. That was
crazy.
A crazy experience. I remember going to the Galleria and they had to shut the Galleria down because Waka Flocka was like walking through there, and it was crazy.
They turn up.
They know how to. That's one thing I give you out of Houston. Y'all know how to. Yeah. You know how to turn up. All right. So you spoke about the craft here in Dallas for working. Go back to Fort Worth. The movie studios, they're about to be opening up in Fort Worth. If you are a true creator, true lover of film, actor, it's about to be a lot of work here for you and for Fort Worth, which that's going to stimulate the economy here because there's going to be more jobs that are coming, more opportunities. So if you, Ace, or someone that wanted to, jump on these opportunities, what would you do to make sure you get yourself in a position like, hey, I'm going to make sure I'm seen. I'll make sure I'm able to get to this bag and get some work.
Oh, that's a good question. It's easy to be seen, but you have to be remembered. So getting in a room with the right people, working with the right people, and also just making sure you have everything you need. Like if you need headshots, especially film, you need headshots, commercial headshots, professional headshot, film headshots. You need a slate already prepared because if you work a 9-to-5, like most people do in the creative world, they're trying to balance the two. So if you get a call while you're at work and they need you to audition right then and there, you have to be prepared. So having things just ready for anything is how you be remembered. Like show up on time, show up with a good attitude, with a smile on your face. Don't nobody like bad energy. Like just show up and do your big one and be remembered and bring something different. Like everybody is trying to get the same spot. Why should you get it? And that's what you show. And when you show that and be authentic to yourself, that's when you'll be remembered.
Okay. They say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly.
That's a saying, okay?
Exactly.
So I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to give me your definition of it, okay? And it's going to be a two-part question. In your mind, what do you define a model as? Secondly, a lot of people like to say they're models, okay? You as a model, what sets you apart from other people? What makes you like, hey, I am a true model. I am this person that you need to work with for XYZ, because you see a lot of these, I hate to say it, some of these girls out there, they post pictures on the internet, on Instagram and say, oh, I'm a model. Well, damn it, I'm a soldier in Call of Duty, damn it, if you an Instagram model, right? So what is your definition of modeling, and like I said, what sets you apart from other models?
Well, not like that, but like that, I'm her. Like that's what sets me apart. Like, I don't spread myself too wide. Not, hopefully nobody's taking that the wrong way. Stay out the gutter. But I don't. I try to keep everything in my line of work because I take modeling very serious. I think of it as a career. I do it. That's all I do. So with that being said, I like to work with professional people. Working with unprofessional people will kind of like make you look bad in a way, So I try to stay in my lane, honestly. And I'm not a hater. Like one thing about me and what sets me apart, if I see casting calls that I would love to do but can't make it because I'm already booked and I already made a commitment. I'm sending it to my channel, which is on Instagram. I have a casting channel, an event channel. So I try to keep all the models connected. And I have a lot of models in there, like from Atlanta, from Dallas, from Houston, like everybody that you can think of that follows me is kind of like in that channel or in group chats. So I try to just keep the positive energy going, like just go out and get it, and a lot of people, as you said, like they say they're models. Technically, because but are you a professional model?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you can be a commercial model, you can be a print model, you can be a runway model, and you can be an Instagram model, and you can be an OnlyFans model. So saying a model, that's really broad because technically you are, but what kind are you?
Yeah.
And why should I work with you just because you're a model? It's 1,000 models out here, just like in film. Like everybody's trying to get to a certain spot. So what sets you apart? What do you bring in?
Yeah. Yeah. Because you see a lot of people, they do these photo shoots and they're like, oh, I'm a model because you booked a photo shoot. That means that doesn't make you a model.
No.
So
I can pay for a photo shoot and take good pictures and post it and say I'm a model. That doesn't make you a model. Like,
and we see a lot of that.
You need to know model etiquette, like how to show up to a photo shoot, how to sit, how to speak, how to do body language. Like it's a lot that goes with it.
So that kind of segues into my next question. If you're Ace, say for instance, you ran a model agency, you're in charge of booking models, what would Ace look for in a model?
It depends on the client, what the client is looking for, because it's all about the client and what they want. So say if it's a commercial and it's for a smoothie brand. I'm not going to throw any brands out there because they're not sponsoring us, but a smoothie brand. I would look for someone that has a great smile, that has a certain type of energy to them when you look at their pictures. That's why doing your portfolio is so important, because you have to do different looks. Like if you have that one set look, you're going to be typecast as that look. Just like in film, like if you do serious roles, when you try to be funny, or like if you do funny roles, try to be serious, we're still going to be laughing because we know you as that funny guy or that funny girl. So that's the same in modeling. Like if you do OnlyFans only and then you try to do a high fashion, we're looking like, okay, that's different, but let me see that. You know, so it's levels to it, honestly.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm trying to see what did they say. I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to see what that be like.
So you have to be careful what you put out there, because what you present is like showing who you are. And nowadays, social media is everything, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Like it's what you put out there is what people are going to judge you off of. So it doesn't matter who you are. Like being understood is not a thing in this world. It's the perception. So the perception you give, that's people's reality, because they're making their reality in their own head.
Yeah, exactly. And you touched on something briefly there, typecast. People can get typecast into a bunch of different things. Like, far as you're a music artist, if you're known for doing one type of music, then you swap. They're like, I'm not really feeling this. I want you to do that stuff that you've been doing. Same thing, perfect example. This is the best example I can give there. Steve Urkel, Jaleel White. You don't want to see him play anything else. We just want to play. You play Urkel. Put them damn glasses and suspenders on. We don't want to see you do any of the other acting. Okay, just pop the suspenders over there. People get. You can put yourself in a hole. I think you should, come out being able to do different things.
Yes, and I was gonna say that it's not a problem being different. Like if you in one lane and like that's the lane that you always knew, and you learn something new that you like to explore, go for it. I wouldn't say hold yourself back just because in people's heads they're typecasting you. If you're not typecasting yourself and you want to branch out, do that. You never know who's going to see that and who's going to work with you on that specific thing, because if you show different looks, you never know, different people is going to want to work with you and showcase you. But I would say definitely if you're just starting out, a good tip would be just start out hitting different angles, honestly. Like do commercial, do all these different looks so you can kind of see your niche and what you really like to do. Because everybody have their signature thing. Like my signature thing, you're not going to see a lot of smiling pictures on my page. I'm more high fashion. I'm more like straight face, that demeanor, but I do commercials, so I know how to smile. I got a good smile, you know. So it's just like you find your lane, but don't be afraid to work around things as well.
Because I could tell you some of the challenges I've had doing this podcast. I'm considered what's called a variety show because I interview people that do a bunch of different things. Certain episodes may hit more because maybe that particular person has a bigger following, or their niche or their audience is a broader. So it's one of those things. Yes, that sometimes it could be a blessing and sometimes it could be a hurt, because I'm not gonna do just one type of interview. I'm gonna interview someone if I think, hey, they're interested. I want to interview them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just do all music artists. I don't do just all entrepreneurs. I want to mix it up. I want to get a model in here. Sometimes talk to a model. All right. So speaking of modeling, I understand we had this big event that just passed. Let's talk about this event we had.
The Hoops and Fashion event?
Well, we had Hoops and Fashion, and you had something this past Saturday. You just did.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. So my nephew, Silas, he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and kidney cancer, and he just went through surgery. It was great. He's doing great now. But thanks everyone who came out to 129. I really appreciate it. Shout out to them and everybody that came out to support. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And is there anything we can do? We can put on the screen that people can be more aware or alert or informed about stuff like this?
Definitely. So Kidney Cancer Month is in March, and Henny Clothing is doing a youth fashion show, and the proceeds to that is going to go towards Silas and my sister, because she's not working right now because she's going through all of this in the hospital 24/7 with him. So she's definitely putting something together. And it's also in honor of, like young kings, because I'm going to let her say her side whenever she does an interview. But she has a big connection to that as well. So we're doing that for young kings and just youth, period, because I feel like if it starts with them, it honestly does. So if they don't have support, you can only imagine where they're going to end up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when we get closer to that event, we're going to share that here on our platform and all of our different social medias and bring that awareness, because that's something that's very important. So it's something you don't take lightly, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
You talked about Hoops and Fashion momentarily. Let's talk about Hoops and Fashion.
Shout out to
Jay Humble.
Shout out to
Jay Humble, doing her thing. You see her everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I see her with Vito. She be with Mario. I'm like, damn, Jay be all over the damn place. Let me see where Jay at. But, she put on such an amazing event. Talk about that. What was your experience like with Hoops and Fashion?
So my experience was great. Honestly, I was a model coordinator and one of the models that walked the runway for Henny Clothing. And when Henny came to me and like, hey, Jay Humber reached out and she wants me to be a part of the fashion show or whatever, the fashion segment. I was like, let's do it. I'm all for it. Like, I love a good fashion show. So I love how they had everything set up. Everything was organized. It was good energy. It felt like a family. It was just, it was different. It wasn't like super runway-ish, if that makes sense. For the people that know. But it was great. It was very professional, and we made a lot of connections. It was a great event, honestly. And that's what I like. So if I go to an event, no matter what event, I expect to get something out of it. Yeah. So with that, being a model, okay, I do that all the time. What am I going to get out of this by being a part of this, you know? So the people that were in the building, just networking with them and making those connections, that's what I got out of it. And I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of times when you have different events, different things, just opening up your mouth and talking to someone, you may make a connection you may never know. That's a perfect example with Jay. I saw her up at Ruffalo Studios, just, saying, say what's up, Then I happened to see her at a different venue. I was like, I just met you the other day. Then we linked up. We tapped in now.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
But that's how it is, especially in this industry. It's a very big but small industry. Everybody knows everybody. Like when you go to one networking event, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see somebody that you met at the last one. So
for sure.
I think networking is great. I had trouble with that at first, though, becoming in the industry, because I have social anxiety a little bit. And I realize now I'm going to stop using anxiety, because anxiety and excitement is one of the same. So really, I be so excited, I don't know what to say. And the whole time I'm thinking I'm anxious, like, oh, I'm nervous. Like, no, it's excitement because I'm in this room and I have these opportunities. I just didn't know how to even start a conversation with these people because I was so new. And I didn't want them asking me, well, how long you been modeling? And I'm like, 2 days. Like, girl, sit down somewhere, So it was kind of like, It was rough, but I feel like just show your personality and be you, and don't be scared. Like, don't be scared.
She said, "Do you, boo boo?
Yeah, just go there with confidence and speak like you know what you're talking about."
Mm-hmm. But one thing I will also tell people too, with networking, you got to have a spirit of discernment, because people could talk slick.
Yes.
And say they're gonna do one thing and not do another.
Yes.
I done been around the block quite a few times, and I can tell, like, okay. Sometimes people they do right up front, and then their true colors come out at one point. I'm like, oh, yeah. So now it's coming out. Okay, it was just a matter of time before we figured it out. So always, you gotta always be the discerner. All right. For sure. So upcoming projects. What's Ace working on right now?
Oh my gosh, I'm old school. Hold on.
I like it. That's awesome.
Okay, so I have a model seminar coming up with Brandy Shay. So I am a model instructor, Strut by Ace. I do one-on-one classes with models, and I teach them model etiquette and just the basics of the modeling industry, because I didn't have that when I started modeling. So I struggled, and I went through things that could have been prevented if I had that information, you know? Yeah. And like you said, discernment. I didn't have that at a young age. I started modeling when I was 16, you know? So it was like just navigating and trying to figure it out myself, and going through these model schools, per se. It wasn't getting me anywhere, So now, like, the models that's coming up, I just want to give them the basics, just the basic knowledge to where they know the BS from the real.
Exactly.
When they get into these rooms with certain people. And that's what I do. And also runway walks. So Brandy Shay, shout out to Brandy Shay, she started this model seminar. And it's kind of the same thing, but just compacted in one.
Gotcha.
And she's very giving. She's a community person. She's a model as well. And this is like our way of just giving back. So it's a free event. It's going to be December 21st at Creators Don't Die. Shout out to Mecca. What else? Let me see. Okay. Also, I'm in a part of this movie, Willow Drive. Shout out to DeMontre.
Shout out to Montre.
Yes. It's going to be released in 2026.
Okay.
And I'm one of the main characters.
Okay.
I just got into film, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
But I've been in acting classes. Shout out to Destiny Washington. I got State Studios. So, yeah. So I have like a few things. Okay. Before I get sidetracked, because I kind of got ADD. I'm also filming in Houston with 88 Panthers Films. It's an urban film.
Okay.
It's called Macbeth. And I already mentioned the Henny Clothing.
Hold on, you said it's an urban film. What is the name of it?
Macbeth. It's like from Shakespeare.
Okay, I was saying, I ain't heard no urban Macbeth.
Yeah, it's like Shakespeare, but in an urban way. It's dope. I can't wait till it come out. Okay. And I'm also working on, speaking of mental health, I'm also working on a unseen project in Austin.
Okay.
Coming up. And it's really just to showcase give a visual of how people with mental health feel on the inside. Because on the outside, I can be smiling all day, and you don't know how I'm feeling on the inside. I can be ready just, to give up on everything. So that's really what that is about.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I'm not gonna make light of that. I don't know. You just remind me. I don't know if you've ever been into those old churches.
What?
The old lady that used to give the announcements. And today, Sister Deacon is shut in. Make sure we pray for her. And make sure y'all come to the Sunday school service.
And don't fall asleep, because I'm going to pinch you to wake up.
Yeah. Listen to all that. That's remind me of the lady. She's like, and we got the church building fund function going on next Saturday. That's what it kind of reminded me of that.
I'm like, what else?
Hey, at least you keep track of everything you got going on.
Yes, I have to write everything down. That's why I have a journal. And the journal girlies know, like, what I mean. Because that phone is like, okay, I can barely see. Like, I need to write it down and, like, connect with what I'm doing.
I understand. I appreciate you got whatever works for you being organized, you do. You do you. I still write some stuff down too.
Okay,
I be forgetting stuff sometimes. I'm like, damn. I be waking up. I'm like, hey, because I like today. I was telling Jay, I thought I was supposed to be doing another shoot somewhere. That's like, no, that's next week. I'm like, okay. I'm glad I called you before I drove all the way out there because your boy live far. I'm out in the boonies. I'm out there. I had to get away from the urban area. I had to get away. All right. So let's swap it up. Let's do something fun.
Okay.
We got this segment on the show. It's called
I just wanna get to know you.
Slow Down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we kind of ask you some random questions off the rip. We don't know where we're going to go with some of these questions. We could go somewhere far left field. We don't know. But,
okay, let's do it.
But before we do that, real quick, I want you to shout out all your social media platforms and other things you want people to check out that you got going on, all right?
Okay, so my Instagram, my Facebook, and my TikTok and my YouTube is at Ace Diosa, ACEDIOSA. And also, if you're interested in modeling or just gaining knowledge or anything like that, you can follow Slay_University on Instagram or Strut by Ace on Instagram.
Facts. Okay, all right. You ready to get into this?
I'm scared, but okay,
Why
yeah.
you don't be scared.
Because it's something I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to just throw it out there. So I'm ready to catch it, though.
What was it Miss gonna say? Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
All right. So this is the staple question in this segment, all right? So say, like I say, you in film and stuff like that. So say if I'm Ray, I'm the movie producer, movie director. I want to make the Ace story, all right? Who do you think should star as you?
Me.
In the movie? Oh, okay.
Period.
Right off the bat.
And I say that because this is something I'm doing. I'm currently writing the outline for it, and I want to collab with the writer to help me really bring the story to life in a scripted way. But I say me because when I do this, I want them to feel it, like they there with me, and I don't want to be looked at the person as she hard to work with, because if you playing me, baby, let me tell you, I'm gonna be like, do it this way, come on, like just really feel it. It has to be somebody that really is in their acting bag to play me. If it's not myself,
yeah, I feel that. You made me think of a song.
You got me hyped with that one.
Hey, what's up? Let's go. You just reminded me of a song that I used to jam called "Feel It." I think it was Lloyd, Jacquees, and Rich Homie Quan. Yeah. That's on me, Jim.
Even know it.
If you ain't tapped in that, you got to tap into that. All
Okay.
right. So while we talking about music, real quick. So what's a song? No matter where you at, no matter where it plays, you gonna get hype instantly. A song you hear that's gonna just get you turned. Like,
that's a good question. Dang, I get hyped with everything though.
okay, I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. I'll tell you one for me.
Okay.
Anytime All There played by Jeezy, as soon as that beat he like I'm hyped instantly when I play that song. There's a new song Jeezy on with Cardi B. His verse go like crazy on it. I forgot what the name of the song is. It's Cardi B, Lotto. That shit be hitting. I'm a South Dallas kid, so anything Big Tuck play, I'm gonna be hyped instantly. So what's it gonna be for you?
I would say anything Kevin Gates, like, okay, to be honest. And I know that's so crazy. It doesn't fit how I look, I know, but on the inside, it's like, okay, yeah, I feel where he's coming from.
Kevin Gates, yeah.
Some songs, I'm not gonna lie, because some it's just like, okay, I don't resonate with that one. But for the most part, yeah.
I think the first time I got really introduced to Kevin Gates was he did a video talking about real such and such eat booty. I'm like, what? But
honestly, like, I think I like it because he just don't care. He don't care about the judgment that it may bring. He just being himself and just being authentic is really what it is, to be honest. Like, he's like that 24/7.
I had an opportunity. I had a FaceTime with him a couple years ago. One of my buddies I had interviewed, and we were supposed to link up. It didn't never work out, but that's just thing. People's schedule get crazy. But I had an opportunity to speak with him via FaceTime for a few minutes, and he's very protective of his energy, like for sure. Because my boy was like, yo, you need to come do my boy podcast when you in town. He's like, I can't promise it because that may not be for me. And his energy may not match my energy. And I respect him for that. So, yeah, toast to him for that. And it'd be the person you wouldn't even think would know Kevin Gates. This was an older white dude. Introduced me to him.
Yeah.
Him and like Kevin Gates got like this, really like they had a bond or whatever. So
it's so crazy because it be like the people that really be making the moves behind the scenes, and like that's why I say followers don't matter.
Yeah.
Because they the ones that have the least followers. They don't like to be seen. They like to be in the background. So them be the ones.
Yeah.
Them be the ones.
And like I said, you also gotta be careful how you treat people because you don't know who. What some person knows or who they know,
especially
or what
in this
they
industry.
know. Yeah,
I was just having a conversation. Shout out to Sasha. She did my makeup today. I was just having a conversation with her about that. She's a makeup director for runway shows.
Okay,
and I was just telling her like, model etiquette is so important because models be complaining backstage or doing this. Like you should respect the craft of it in total. That means the photographer, the designer, the hairstylist, the production that put this together. You know, just show your respect. Like, don't be complaining. Don't none of that. So yeah, I was just saying that earlier. You never know.
Sometimes it takes a village to make something happen.
And it does. So. That's why when I look at certain people and they're like, oh, I'm going to do it myself. Or I got this. Like, you're not the type of person I want to work with because I understand to get something done correctly, you need a team of people. That's the only way it's going to work.
And that's one of the biggest caps I always tell people when people say like, oh, I got it on my own. I got to have to mud by myself. That's a lie. Can't nobody do nothing by themselves. Period. You're going to need help at some point. Some juncture in your career, your life, someone is always going to have to help you, and vice versa. You're going to have to always sometimes help some people else, too. Yes. So that's why I always stress the importance of having a mentor. Mentors are very important. Someone that's done the things you've done or doing some things that you want to do, picking their brain. Don't get nobody out there that's a gatekeeper because there's a lot of them people out there that want to like, oh, nah, you trying to do what I'm doing. I don't want you doing that.
Yeah.
And the people, like I said, that's the discernment. You got to figure out like, all right, cool. I'm the type of person I introduce you to X, Y, Z. Like I connect people. Like that's what I do. I call myself, I'm kind of like one of the master connectors. Like if I can't do it, I'm going to point you to someone who can do it.
And that's me. And I run into people, and it's so shocking to me. I run into people with certain personalities that if they introduce me to somebody that they want me to go through them to that, like, why introduce me then?
Yeah.
Like it's pointless. I feel like if I introduce somebody to someone else and I feel like they can work great together and they both can benefit, y'all do y'all thing. Yeah. I don't have to be a part of it. Like
absolutely.
It's I don't know. That's just how I am. I like connecting people.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
what it is.
Facts. All right. So we always talk about this show. It's about highlighting things in the DFW. All right. What are your top 5 favorite places in the DFW?
Oh wow. Okay. Parkway Studios. I shoot a lot there.
Okay.
I don't know because I haven't been here. Like I don't even know places really.
All right. Okay.
The Galleria Mall.
Okay.
Y'all don't laugh. Okay. Okay, that was 2. I gotta think hard. Legacy West.
Okay. Legacy West be popping over there.
Yeah, I like that vibe. I like that vibe. It was a place that I was it King Crabs? They got some good crab legs. I don't know. I think it's called King Crabs. I'm not sure in Addison.
Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
They got some good crab legs. I don't know if they're still there though, but.
So like if you're going southbound on the tollway, you exit Beltline, you make a right. It's past like all the other stuff. I know exactly where they sit on the left hand side.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I've been there.
They got some
good
some good food.
Yeah.
I think that was 5. I don't even know.
Okay, that's good.
I need to really, so anybody that's watching this, if y'all want me to check out some places, please just DM me or comment under this video because, I need to
now specify explore. These DMs. Don't be doing like, hey, let me take you here, little mama. Like, come on now. Let's be for real now. Let's be for real now. Like come on, people.
You would get ignored.
That's crazy. People do not have any shame.
Yeah, they don't care.
They were getting there and like just talking reckless and wild, like off the rip. I'm like, oh, okay. It'd be wild too. They even get the scammers in your DM too, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be funny. Yeah.
Like, dang. You got 20, I can get you 2,000. If you can give me 2,000, I don't gotta give you 20. I gotta give you 20. What's going on here? Make it make sense. But
it'd be crazy like that. All right. So I know you said you ain't been in Dallas that long, all right?
Yeah.
But something you've observed so far that you've seen that it's not getting as much exposure that it should be getting as much exposure. That could be a person, place, thing.
Okay. I have a few.
Okay.
Cersei, she's a model and she's an artist and she do live painting. She's very, very talented. She also have an open conversation type of podcast on Spotify. So it's voice only for people that don't like to be seen, really.
Yeah.
She does a lot and she's very creative and she's an artist. So shout out to her. I think she doesn't get enough recognition. And she also has this whole group, like it's like an underground group or some shit. It's like a secret society thing. But it's like full of just creators and it's like we network in there and everybody is just like working and it's dope and she created it. So I shout out to her for that. Also, I would say Rough Flow Entertainment.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Okay.
I think they're known. They're definitely known, but I feel like soon in their near future is gonna skyrocket. Honestly, they doing a lot of great things. Shout out to them.
Yeah. You know, I do some stuff with them, you know, from time to time. So shout those guys out. Jesse, Glenn, shout out Miles and them from 50 something over there at Rough Flow too. So they're about to do some other stuff. There's some things I know that they about to do I can't disclose, but they got some stuff that's about to be it's about to pop off over there. They were trying to get your boy over there. I'm like, I don't know, man. We will see what 26 got to hold, but
and also one other one, last but not least, this podcast. And I want to stretch that. I know I said it in the beginning, but I like what you're doing because you're not sticking to one thing. And people that stick to one thing, they only can go so far with that one thing. Like you actually is getting the attention from all spectrums of the industry. And I like that because not one person only does one thing. So having that network of people and like even watching your podcast, they might find someone that they didn't know they needed off of a conversation. So shout out to you.
No, I appreciate that. Hey, thank you so much.
You're
Damn,
welcome.
y'all be blushing and shit over here. Like, damn. Yeah, black people be blushing too. Yeah, over here. Yeah. I greatly appreciate that. Like,
You're
I mean,
welcome.
it's not, I don't do this for me a lot of times.
That's the
somebody's like to
beauty
do,
of it.
yeah.
And
So.
you can tell like it's authentic. Is you really want to like showcase people and, you know, help people get out there, which is great. Not a lot of people do that.
I don't know. I really like making people feel special. You know, I will do whatever. I mean, even something simple from having a picture on a TV screen. You know, make sure I have refreshments. And just
I'm telling y'all, the charcuterie board and the wine and just the vibes. When I walked in, I was like, oh, okay, that's what we doing. That's where we at.
Yeah. Something different. Don't everybody do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your time to shine. So in your time to shine, I gotta make you, feel like you're at home. Make you feel comfortable to talk to me because this isn't a podcast. This is a conversation we're having. And that's why I don't have no scripted questions or whatever. We just going. We flowing.
Yeah.
We flowing. Some people don't know how to have a conversation.
Some people don't.
People don't know how to have conversations. And that's a problem in this world.
Yeah.
A lot of things can be resolved by having a simple conversation.
A simple conversation. Because, like I said, perception, and that's a mental thing. Like, someone can do something, and you may look at it different than I look at it.
Exactly.
And if we just go with our thought, we can be totally wrong because this person is just thinking of something totally different than what we even perceived.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I would say, like, your thoughts, be careful what you think and what you say because that becomes your reality, honestly.
And that's why I hate sending text messages when I need to talk about something important because something can misconstrued.
Yeah.
Someone can think I'm being like rude, but I'm not trying to be rude or vice versa. People interpret certain messages differently. So having that call and like, hey, this is what I need to talk to you about, whoopty whoop. Also, dudes, I'm going to give you all some game real quick. If you want to ask a woman out, call her. Don't text her. Because you don't get the right answer from her voice. Someone's voice tone, they can't hide that. They can't disguise it. If she starts saying, yeah, bro, that's the hang up on that one. Do not pass go. Go directly to jail. Don't collect $20, my dog. My boy, he keep it moving.
Game over.
All right. What makes you feel like your best self?
That's a good question. We get it deep. My best self, helping others. Because I feel like, so I wanted to be a CNA, and I wanted to be a nurse, and I went to CNA school and all of that because I felt a need inside that I wanted to help people. So for me, that was a way of like, okay, my mom's a nurse, you know, and I hear the stories of like people that come in with all these different type of things wrong with them, and you know, the doctors and the nurse help them be better. So to me, as a young child, not really knowing different ways to help people, I just automatically went through that. But when I went through CNA school, my stomach and my mind is just not prepared for that type of thing. So I help others in different ways. And that's why I started Strut by Ace. And that's why I do these model seminars. And that's why, like, no matter whoever reached out to me for advice, whether I've met you, whether I know you or not, I always respond with something positive and with something encouraging, because I want them to know, like, no matter what, go for it. And just kind words itself helps others. Yeah. So I feel like that's what makes me whole, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's very important. We like I said, we can't do anything without each other. As I said that earlier, we can't do anything without.
Like, how is the world going to change if we don't come together?
Yeah. Like, that's why, like, 2026, I'm working on building a network. Like, in anything that I touch in that network, we all gonna make it. We all gonna make some paper. We all gonna make some moves. So the right people in 2026 that I want to work with, that I'm going to work with, they're all gonna eat. We all gonna eat. I'm gonna make sure we all eat together, because it ain't no fun. Like, if I'm at the top and my people ain't with me, well, what is that?
Right.
Who is it? Like, and people be like that. They want people to be underneath them. No, nigga, I want you, my brother. You gonna get this paper too.
Exactly. Hustle with me, because when we get to the top, we gonna
for sure. We gonna take over.
Okay.
Yeah. So all my people, y'all know who y'all are. They really rock with me. They rock with Ray. Y'all know what's going on. Like, we gonna do the damn thing.
And you know what's crazy? When I moved here, I only planned on staying out here for a year.
Dallas get you sucked in.
Yeah, and I was gonna move to another state, but I realized within that year how it grew so much in this industry. I'm like, you know what? Let me sit back and stay for a little bit longer.
Yeah. So, you laid back in the cut. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's that Southern hospitality. It be getting you. I'm telling you, it be getting you. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing though. Like, I always tell people, Dallas is different.
It is.
All right. Basically, anything you want, anything you need, you can find in Dallas.
Yes.
If you're someone wanting to start a family, Dallas is the city for you. If you're a growing business, Dallas is for you. Entertainment, we're buzzing right now. We're hot as far as music, as far as movies, and all those things. Sports, well, our teams ain't doing all that, but we hot though. You know what I'm saying? Our name, you know what I'm saying? We out there in the media like that. So, like, you know, we're top 5, top 6 market, maybe even higher than that. So everything you need, you know, we can compete with those LAs. We can compete with the New Yorks. Even from a restaurant. I was talking with my boy, Chef Henry Johnson. Shout out, that's my dog. He's the head executive chef over at Evelyn. You haven't been to Evelyn?
No.
Amazing restaurant. Which actually I'm working on something with. We'll talk about that later. We were talking about that the food culture here in Dallas too is crazy, man. The culinary game is stepped out. Also, too, shout out Chef Benjamin while I'm thinking about him. Chef Benjamin, he just won an award for best chef in Dallas. Ooh. That boy be all over the social media. I'm telling you, he be working with Jay Humble. She be having that man be working. I'm like, goddamn, are you a chef or a politician? Be out there kissing babies and signing autographs. He had this food truck opening, and I was dying laughing. He pulled up in the truck. He had the pyro going on. I'm like, okay. That's what's up. He be working it, but like, yeah, there's a lot of people here. They're doing great work in Dallas, and if I have the opportunity to, I'm gonna highlight all those people that are doing amazing things if I can. People that want to do it though, you got some people like, nah, they ain't big enough. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Keep it moving, shorty.
But that's the thing. Like, how do you think the people that are big got big?
Hey, I don't know. I guess
the hustle, the personality. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I started a new Instagram in 2022, and one of my videos, my very first video, went viral. The only reason why it's still not there because I deleted it because I wanted to clean up my page. And then it's like just being your authentic self with 0 followers. If it's great and it's going to be great to you no matter what, but you never know who's looking for what. So it doesn't matter about the followers. If you have the personality and the hustle, go for it.
And see, what I do too is on my website, I have people fill out a form, and I put a bio about that person that goes on my website. So you can just go and search. Maybe you're looking for something. That person's bio, you're really like, okay, maybe that's somebody I need to tap into, because again, it's all about edifying people.
Yeah.
And putting a spotlight on people that need that spotlight. So if you need something, holler at your boy. You know, tap in. We'll see if we can make something work. Maybe this may be an opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't like I said, don't get lost in the numbers. Yeah. It's what I know and who I know is better than the numbers you see. I'm just saying that then, all right?
Clock it.
What's something you think that is misinterpreted about you? Or something you think people misunderstand about you?
Misunderstand. That's the beauty of it. I don't strive to be understood.
I like that.
Because I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone. Like, I am who I am. I'm my authentic self, and that's good enough for me. And I don't know if anybody believes in a higher power or God himself, but I feel like he understands me, so that's all that's needed. Amen. But I get your question, and I'm going to answer it. I just had to say that to make it known. But I think people think I'm stuck up. I think people think I'm stuck up because, like, I went to a casting, and this girl kept looking at me, and I'm like, do you know me? And she's like, no, but I didn't know. Like, you didn't look approachable. And I'm like, how don't I look approachable? And I think I just have this resting, like, face that's just like, okay, she not in the mood. But honestly, I'll be happy as fuck. I'm just not smiling, you know, like, and like I said before, like, I'm not a good conversation starter. Yeah, I'm trying to be better, but so I don't just walk up to people like, hey girl, how you doing, girl? No, like, if you come up to me, I'm gonna be all smiles in your face though, you know? So I think that's the perception of me, honestly. Yeah. Because I'm really a friendly person, y'all. Like, come on now.
And sometimes that takes a while to develop. Like, certain people, like, I think I'm like one of those people, I could go up and have a conversation with anyone about anything real quick. Like, and I have, I guess, confidence. I guess some people want to say it. Like, I don't care. I'll go talk to anybody. Yeah. Like, and my friends, like back in the day, you know, approaching women. My friends be like scared. I'm like, you better go up there and talk to that girl. I'm like, what's the worst thing she gonna say? No. Then she say, like, get your goofy ass out of here. No, I'm joking. But no, you just gotta have, like, you know, just own the room. Like, I feel like when you out, you gotta own the room.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I own the room with my presence, but not my mouth. Because, like, I'm very careful of what I say, and you know, like,
for sure.
So that's the thing.
Because that's something that was taught to me. They always say the loudest one in the room is probably the brokest. So you always gotta be aware. Someone that's always slick talk. I told you, be careful of them slick talkers. People that be talking loud, and I'm like, all right, man, calm down, my G. Like, let's settle it, but just be careful.
It'd be like, the observers that, like, our presence lets you know we're in the building, but we're just like chilling until you come talk to us. Like,
you know what? People gravitate towards that. Yeah, and people gravitate to you. Yeah, and I like that when people start gravitating. So it means something about me that I'm putting out positivity, and I'm putting out there that someone like, yo, who the fuck is you, nigga? Like,
it's really the energy. Yeah. Honestly, you don't have to say anything. Your energy speaks for you.
Right. Yeah. So, for sure. All right. We have a couple more questions here. We're going to wrap this thing on up and get you up out of here. All right. So, you ever seen those very, like, the small airplanes? They normally put like a banner behind the airplane. They fly them across the sky. Mm-hmm. If you could put a message on a banner and fly it across the sky for people to read, what message would you put on it?
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I got a few. The main message, I would just put, you are loved. So whoever see it, when they read it, they feel like it's to them, like it's a message, like, you know, because a lot of people, they'll see something and they'll look at everything as a message, right? But I'm talking about those people that don't look at things as messages. I'm sure when they see that, they're gonna feel it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because people, like I said, people are always dealing with stuff. Hell, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be dealing with shit like that. Sometimes you be questioning, like, am I good enough? Yeah. Am I doing the right things? Because things are not moving as fast as you want to be. And I always tell people, things will happen on God time.
Yes.
Like, not your time, but God's time. You can't get caught up in that. Like, damn, I know I'm putting all this work. Why is it not popping?
Yeah.
It ain't your time yet.
And I would say, to add to that, can't nobody make you or break you.
Yeah.
Somebody can put you in a room with somebody, but it's up to you to work that room. It's up to you to do the work, because can't nobody do the work for you. So it's up to you. And not only that, it doesn't matter if don't nobody believe in you. It don't matter if you have 0 followers. If you really believe that you're destined and you're designed to do something that you love, go for it. Because at the end of the day, can't nobody stop your blessings.
For sure.
But you.
Man. Okay. She came in there with that heater.
I had to get serious on them. I had to get serious because a lot of people like doubt themselves because of followers or engagement or not being seen, or just no matter what it is. Like, so what? Keep going. Like, the only way you fail is if you stop.
Yeah.
Period.
For sure.
Everything else is not a fail. It's a lesson. Keep going. Learn and keep going.
For sure. Lessons and blessings. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in closing, every time I wrap up each interview, I like to close with these 2 questions. First question being, if you can give any advice to anyone, no matter the context of the advice, no matter the subject matter, what advice would you give someone? And secondly, what do you want people to take away from your time sitting down here and me conversing with me on Ray Ray's podcast?
I think I just went in on my advice just now.
Okay.
But another advice I would give is just be authentically you. Like, don't try to fit in. Like, so I look up to Naomi Campbell, but am I trying to be her? No. So it's like you can have, like he said, mentors, people that you learn from, but don't try to embody that like you are them, because you have to be true to yourself, and that's what makes you different. You don't want to ever like be compared to anyone. So that would be my advice, and I just want people to take away from this is just fuck it. Fuck it. Like, just be you and be great, and whatever it is, just do it. Just do it, honestly.
Hey, I rock with that. I rock that. So cheers to you. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. 2026, I think it's going to be an amazing year for Ace.
Definitely.
Shout out to Jay Humble in the building. Shout out everybody in the building. Shout out Henny over there. My guy, please don't kill me. I know your name, but I can't think of it right now. But shout out to you. You know who you is. Shout out my guy Miles, Miles from Fifth or something. Shout out Pete, 2902 Media. Chef Benjamin, people out there in Dallas is doing their thing. Shout out to all y'all. So when I close up these interviews, like I start off the show with positive words, I got to end it with positive words too, all right? I like to give you a couple messages. The first message being, if you're persistent, you get it. If you're consistent, you keep it. Consistency is the key to everything in life, all right? So now get your swag on. I don't know, maybe rub your hands like you Birdman. Look in the mirror. It could be the rear view mirror if you're in a car, your mirror at the crib while you listen to this. Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically. And I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray. Ray Ray's podcast. We got the girl Ace in the building. We gonna catch y'all next year. Happy holidays. We gonna see y'all next time. Peace. We out.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, oh, let's get right. Getting paid. Hey, get money all day, get money all night.